You know how I go to Starbucks every morning on the way in, and this morning, well, actually yesterday morning when I was going in, the two people that usually help me all the time, Sarah and Zephyr, they were like, hey, we got some news to tell you. And I was like, what's that? And they're like, it's our last day. And they've been there for a long time, to the point where, like, when I drive up, they're like, hey, Johnjay, you want the usual? And it got to the point where I don't really remember. I mean, I really like to think, because, the sizes at Starbucks are complicated, I think, so they just know my drinks now. I get these two drinks. Well, so today, when I pull up at Starbucks, there's a line, right? And these two girls from before, they were hustling. There's no line. So there's a line, and when I get to the drive-thru, I hear a man's voice. Welcome to Starbucks. A really friendly man voice. So I order my drink, and I get the cold brew, natural cold brew. At what size? I'm like, oh. I got to look, and I can see there's a tall one. The cold brew, they only do the largest size you can do is the medium one, which I think is tall.
Grande,
yeah. See, I still don't even know. So I order my drink, and I'm stuck in traffic in the line forever. Figure it's a new guy, but he was really friendly. So finally, I go and I pay, and then I get this. One of my drinks is this hot coffee right here. But when I drive, there's that little hole right here, so they put this little stopper in it. Right? You see this little green stopper you put in there?
Yep.
Well, they didn't give me the stopper. So I said to the guy, I go, hey, can you put a stopper in it? So this is through the drive-thru. So I have my hand through here. And what the guy did, Kyle, do me a favor. Just tell me, hold my coffee for a second, okay? Like, you're me, okay?
All right.
So you say, hey, can you put a stopper in it?
Hey, can you put a stopper in here?
Yeah. So he goes like this. He goes, sure, no problem.
Oh, he held your hand to hold.
With both hands?
Yeah. He held my hand with his hand, and then he put his other hand around my hand, and he put the stopper in it. And I was like,
He's on. There you go.
Even if that took a half a second, that had to feel like 2 hours.
It was weird. No, it's not about the time. It was about being touched by somebody in my hand. It was so weird. His hands were all warm. So,
warm is better than cold and clammy.
I know, but I just wasn't expecting human contact. I was expecting him to, boop, put the little thing in there without touching my hand, and then I was going to see you later. And then as I left, I was like, God, I felt so weird. And then as I was driving away, I felt like, I feel connected to that guy now. Yeah. Like human contact. I wonder what his name is. I can't wait to see him tomorrow. It was a weird feeling. Like,
caught you off guard a little.
It's like those guys that shake your hand with two hands if you meet him. Oh, God, so nice to meet you. How are you? Like, I was like, it felt weird, but it also worked. I felt the connection with the guy. So I had to tell you
a little energy exchange, a little like he was almost going to pray for you right there, holding your hand.
It was just a weird feeling being touched.
I wonder, it would be probably like a little hard, almost like playing Operation to try to
stick it in that little hole.
Stick it in there without some sort of balance with your own hand.
Yeah, if you would have touched the edge, I should have went had the hot coffee fountain. Went, had my nose go red. Yeah, anyway, hey, so yesterday was a big day because I know Peyton, your brother graduated college, right?
Yes, he did from ASU.
Yeah, so I actually saw your dad yesterday.
Where?
I was at my son went to go work out yesterday. I took him to go work out. And in the place where my son works out, Peyton's dad's also a basketball coach and a basketball trainer. And I was walking, and I was going to do a cryotherapy where they freeze you, And so through the building, I saw your dad, and we talked for a little bit, and he showed me something. And I'm going to tell you what he showed me after we're done talking about your dad.
Oh my gosh, I'm nervous.
About your experience. But so your brother graduated. How was that experience?
It was a lot of fun. I was super excited for him, but it's kind of funny because I graduated last year and it was still kind of like the COVID graduations, and I feel so bad for everybody in the class of 2022 that has to sit through that long graduation. It is awful.
Yeah, because it's much better now, huh?
Oh.
I mean, it's much better. I mean, it's much as bad as COVID. Pre-COVID
or
was
not
better?
pre-COVID, I'm sorry,
During COVID.
It's
like stand up, stand down, or drive away.
Mine was literally we walked up and then walked right out, and we were in and out in 5 minutes. It was so nice. We were at this graduation for 2 hours yesterday.
That's pretty typical, right?
Yeah.
For a graduation, a 2 hour plus.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and then you got Noah. You graduated high school during COVID, right? Did you get a graduation?
No, they slipped me my diploma through my car window.
So you don't understand how you're blessed.
Yes, very.
No, I was really sad about it.
Yeah, I feel like you miss out on the experience, but also I kind of feel like and maybe this was just me, but I feel like high school graduation was a bigger deal than college graduation.
Oh my gosh,
Like
really?
the actual ceremony.
I
yeah.
agree.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Like, I mean, it's obviously a big deal to graduate from college, but like the ceremony was a bigger deal for high school. So I felt bad for all the high schoolers, like missing out on that experience.
I was really looking forward to like the little drive-through event that they were going to do, and I was like, well, this will be fine enough, right? Because part of me is introverted and doesn't want to spend all day in a stadium, but the drive-through event, I didn't have like some of the forms filled out or something, and so like they didn't have any of the gifts that they were giving out. They didn't even have me in the system, so we had just had to like run through. They gave me a T-shirt, but they didn't have like my cap and gown ready, so I had to take a picture in front of this green screen of like a law library wearing my T-shirt.
Aww.
It was crazy. So I did
Gifts.
that.
They have swag bags at graduation now?
Yeah, I mean,
sad.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, but I got to walk though, so I think that's why I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm good.
What did your dad say about the graduation with your brother and the money?
Oh my gosh, my dad's so funny. So, as of yesterday, my parents are parents to 3 kids that have college degrees, which is super awesome. So, it's a crazy day for them. But we went to dinner for my brother, and my dad told my brother, he was like, hey, I'll give you $200 if I don't have to go into the graduation. Like, I'll sit out in the car and I'll roll the windows down and I'll hear them say your name, but I'll give you $200 if you don't make me go in. And my brother's like, I don't care, give me the money, right? So he takes the $200. So me and my sister start hustling my dad. We're like, oh, you're giving him money? Like, let me just get some money. Because he brought out this like wad of cash. He had hundreds on him. We're like, hand it over, dude. Like, if you're taking us to dinner, everybody's getting spoiled, hand over the money, right? So he gives us this money. He's like all going on this rant how he's not going into the graduation. My mom's like, you're going into the graduation, right?
He has to pay and he has to go.
Exactly. So he's like, give me my money back. And we're like, no, you're not getting your money back. And we gave him crap for it all night that we hustled him out of $400 yesterday.
So he gave you guys the money to not go, and then he had to go. Your mom made him go.
Yep. That's exactly what happened.
I would have been begging for my money back.
He's a terrible negotiator.
Out $400.
I totally see his point of view, though, as far as like, hey, man, here's money. No, I'm chill in the car. That's a brilliant move.
Yeah.
So I saw your dad get this. And I told your dad I was going to bring this. I said, I'm bringing this up on the air tomorrow because I was fascinated by this. He shows me this text exchange with somebody, with another coach that's there. And the picture he goes, look at this picture I sent. And I'm like, whoa, wait, hold on a minute. I go, let me see that. It's him on the bed. Have you seen this picture?
Oh my gosh, no. What are you talking about?
Your dad's naked on a bed.
Oh my God.
On his stomach in the pose with his feet up. And he's got his butt up so you can see his butt cheek. And he's smiling. And he sent it to another coach. And I was like,
Why?
That is my dad for you.
Yeah, I
That
know.
is not surprising to me at all. No.
yeah, I know.
No.
It was hilarious. I go, that is hilarious. This other coach has lost 27 pounds, eating right, stopped drinking soda and stuff. And he's like, yeah, I sent it for motivation. And I'm like, oh my God, this is hilarious. And I go, I'm telling Peyton about this. And he's like, okay.